Monday. And that means it's JPNN time, chat. We've got a busy show for you today. A lot of news, a lot of big stuff going on, trailers galore, and then we'll wrap it all up with 2 SMT Daily Demons from Saturday. Wait, from Sunday and today. That's what it's from. Sunday and today. Has JP done a Good Morning Vietnam style opening yet? No, and I would if my wife was currently not in a meeting. That would be the play. That would be the play. Let's start today's news off with a game that I have, and that I will continue to love and support. And that's Final Fantasy XIV. Kotaku.com has an article about it. And it's that Final Fantasy XIV is so popular, even the digital version sold out. I saw this last night. It's kind of crazy. The Square Enix store had the Final Fantasy XIV Complete Edition sell out. Kind of insane. How is that true? I don't know. I guess they keep a certain number of digital keys or something on the store. I don't know. Probably I think they just had too many yesterday. Yeah, there's a wait list now. I also saw yesterday that apparently for a split second in time that all North American servers were closed for character creation. It's absolutely insane. Like it's so much, you can't even. It's kind of crazy. There is quite literally no content for this game for about 100 days. And it's doing this well. I can't even. You know? For new people, there is 100%. But for, what I'm trying to say is it's a very odd time for the game to explode. It's a very odd time for the game to explode, without a doubt. And it's great that it is. It's great that it is. You had a 40-person queue this morning? Yeah, I mean, on Genova, there's always a queue, but that's actually anti-DDoS protection and not necessarily a queue. But yeah, it's blowing the fuck up. Or it has been blowing the fuck up during COVID, and now it's kind of hit its apex of blowing the fuck up. A lot in part thanks to content creators, but real nutty. Let's move on. EA's decision to make FIFA 22 on PC the last gen version isn't going down well. What? Hold on, what is this? Eurogamer.net reports that EA is facing a backlash over its decision to make FIFA 22 on PC the last gen version of the game. What does that actually mean? So do they just update the roster or something? Like, how do they... what they mean is the PC gets the PS4 version instead of the PS5 version. Oh. The way that they worded their title makes absolutely no sense. The article goes on to say FIFA 22 has what EA calls hypermotion gameplay, which combines machine learning with 11 versus 11 motion capture to improve how players move during a match. The official blurb is XSIN suits every record, or Jesus. XSINs suits record every touch, tackle, sprint, and duel from all 22 players, playing at high intensity for the first time ever, capturing data that powers over 4,000 new animations and FIFA 22 to raise the footballing intensity, responsiveness, and physicality of every other player in the game, unless you're on England, who lost horribly yesterday to Italy and continues to be the laughingstock of football fans everywhere. It's weird. And on machine learning, a cutting-edge proprietary machine learning algorithm learns from over 8.7 million frames of advanced match capture, then writes new animations in real time to create organic football realism across a variety of interactions on the pitch, unless you're shooting penalty goals, and then you're always going to miss, especially if you're England. It's weird. That all sounds pretty cool and potentially positive for the way FIFA plays, but it comes with a caveat. Hypermotion gameplay is only on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Stadia. That leaves out PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One, and Switch, but I don't think anyone was expecting anything other than play by numbers. I can see it. Well, EA still has no doubt. So wait, they're just not giving. Okay. That sucks. For some, this news comes as no surprise. In November, EA told Eurogamer FIFA 21 on PC did not get the next-gen features that came to the game on PS5 and Xbox Series X in order to keep the game's minimum specs down. Oh. It is still pretty shitty, though, that they didn't do that. But this is EA that we're talking about. Well, this is EA Sports. It's probably a FIFA decision. So, yeah. Yeah. What is this? Kojima put out some tweets yesterday that says he doesn't like the director's cut branding for Death Stranding. What the fuck? I just got random hair in my mouth. He tweeted, a director's cut in a movie is an additional edit to a shortened version that was either released reluctantly because the director did not have the right to edit it or because the running time had to be shortened. In the game, it is not what was cut, but what was additionally produced that was included. Director's Plus? So, in my opinion, I don't like to call director's cut. So did Sony just like demand this come out then for a PS5 update? Because like he probably had some sort of say if this was going to happen. Weird. He just doesn't like the name? Right. No, I get that. But you would think that the creator of the game would probably have a say in what the game's actually called, unless it's a marketing thing. There's a second tweet that follows that. I read all the tweets. There was 2 tweets. I read both of them. That's weird. That's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Yeah, sounds like Sony being Sony somewhat. Definitely could be a marketing thing. That's literally what I just said, Gary. Man, we've got a lot of Kojima stands in the chat. No, he literally came out and he wants it out. And Kojima's in Metal Gear Solid is the best game ever made. I'd suck his dick every day if I could. Holy shit. Jesus fuck. I'm just reading his tweets, guys. I didn't say anything else. I just read his tweets. Holy shit. I was literally reading verbatim his tweets. It's fucking crazy. Holy shit. I didn't do anything else. but read his tweets and said, that's weird. You would think that he would probably have some say in the name of the game. All I said. Let's move forward. According to Sega, Judgment will not... Wait, what? Judgment will reportedly not continue after the next game due to a PC disagreement. Kotaku reports Takuya Kimura's talent agency has never seemed enthusiastic about computers. What? Okay, hold on. Let's read this article. Sega scored a... Let me get out of the... We got to get the news frame. There we go. Now we're in the news. Sega scored a big coup by signing up Takuya Kimura, one of Japan's biggest celebrities, to star in his Judgment games. Wait, is that true? I didn't even know that. With Kimura comes bona fide star credentials and, of course, talent agency power. That last point, according to one report, could be the budding franchise's downfall. According to the weekly publication Nikkan Taishu, a Japanese entertainment insider is quoted as saying that the upcoming Lost Judgment, will be the last entry in the series because, the insider explains, those on the side of game developer and those on the side of Kimura's talent agency. Oh, Johnny's is the okay. Are said to have been unable to reach an agreement regarding the platform to sell the game. What? Taku reached out to Sega for comment, but did not hear back prior to publication. Weird. The talent agency is also the same one that doesn't allow their talent to have any social media, says Orion Spacebar in chat. Strange. I like how Wario64 is getting a mention in here. Yeah, if anything, the PC is like saving Sega as a publisher. For Johnny's, which still hasn't quite fully embraced the internet like others in the music business, releasing a game directly online through a PC platform could be problematic for their business model. Some background. Johnny's is responsible for Japan's biggest boy bands and has traditionally been internet shy. As Music Times explained, Johnny and Associates, Johnny's, had in the past refused to allow photos of its talents from press conferences to be published online and has since kept all of its artists from using social media. Johnny's didn't open a YouTube channel until 2000. What the fuck is going on over there? What happened? I want to know is there an article that I can read off stream about why so much of Japan hates the internet? What is this? Like, what happened? Is it just people reluctant to change? Like, what is this? They just hate the internet and they don't understand it. And it just seems so crazy to me that an entire country that was always heralded as the apex of technology and in the 80s, it was almost like fetishized in a lot of ways, that Japan just had such an insane lust and power for technology. And then the internet comes out and they're like, we're okay. We're okay. We don't want that. We're gonna make a Gundam full size. But the internet, no, we're not gonna share that on the internet. No, but we're gonna make a Gundam. It's just crazy to me. I don't understand. The Gundam uses snail mail? Apparently. I don't know what to think about it. I would love to read a full-fledged article. If anyone sees or knows an article that will explain to me why Japan hates and just is confounded by the internet, please tweet it at me. Would love to read it. Would love to read it. I don't really give a shit about Judgment not being canceled because I'm not necessarily a big fan of the game. But this is a stupid reason. It's just an absolutely dumb fucking reason to not continue a game. It's because you ported it to the PC. Like, what? It's weird. It's weird. Ooh, there's a new no-clip documentary out. And it's about Demon Souls. And it's an hour long. We might watch that. Danny says I can watch any of their documentaries on stream. Has anyone watched it in chat? Is it good? We're not going to watch it now on JPNN. We might watch it for like a lunch break or something. Yeah, real easy content. I'll watch an hour on Demon Souls and how it got remade. Thank you, Kojak. Does Danny really say that? Yeah. I asked him a long time ago and he said, yeah, just watch whatever you want. No, why would I? Raptor, I'm just making that up because I want to watch it. You caught me. You got me. Minecraft Dungeons has some DLC coming out called Echoing Void. It teleports into dungeons on July 28th, together with the game's Ultimate Edition of all 6 DLCs. They didn't put out a video trailer for this? Weird. Weird. Here's their webpage for it. Oh, you're going to the Enderman. You're going to the end. Is this the first time that this has been explored in the Minecraft lore? To go to the Enderman's homeland? The Echoing Void DLC, you'll face bold new enemies, collect legendary gear, and make your way through the challenging missions to put a stop to untold threats lurking in the dark dimension in which the Endermen reside. Are you thrilled, excited, maybe even a bit ecstatic? Good, because there's more. The Gauntlet of Gales. Just as with our previous adventure, we're bringing a free content update alongside Echoing Void release. Besides the addition of a handful of powerful enchantments as Ambush, Shadow Blast, and Void Strike, we're also introducing Gauntlet of Gales, a unique maze-like mission that puts your skills to the test through tricky trials and perplexing puzzles. They really like their alliteration here. This gauntlet can be accessed through your mission map and contains challenges. Fucking stop it. That will require everything from wit and cunning to endurance and determination. I lack all of these skills, but I'll still give it a shot. You can go to the end in Minecraft. This is not the first time? Okay. Well, that comes out on July 28th. I've heard pretty good things about that game. Also, it's on Game Pass. So, there's that. What is this? 5-minute trailer that says, I miss Team Fortress 2. It's not really a trailer. It's a video. Might watch that. Warframe TANNUKAI 2021 teaser. We'll watch that. We'll definitely check that out. We're getting to the voids. We'll definitely check that out. That's kind of the news, ultimately. SGDQ 2021 is done. They raised $2.89 million for Doctors Without Borders. It's great. Hey, Ollie. How's the weather? How's the weather, bud? He doesn't. He's not saying. He's not saying. The games market bright futures. Players will soar past 3 billion towards 2024 as yearly revenues exceed 200 billion, according to newzoo.com. Do they talk about how big the mobile market is here? This is from newzoo.com. It brings us great pride to announce that we have launched our 2021 Global Games Market Report and its free version. As always, the report is the games business benchmark for sizing, contextualizing, and honing strategies in gaming. Powered by just under 3 billion gamers, the global games market will generate 175.8 billion via consumer spending in 2021, representing a slight minus 1.1% year-on-year decline. The decline is caused by the PC and console market, which we forecast to decrease negative 2.8% year-on-year to 35.9 billion. Come on, guys, what are you doing here? Buy some video games, okay? Think of the video games. They're blaming it on the after effects of COVID. Alternatively, they are saying that the mobile gaming market is going to grow 4.5% year on year to $90.7 billion. The dog's being weird. What is this? That's kind of a cool graph. North America really needs to start spending more money. What the hell are we doing here? What the fuck? Come on now. Guys, you need to really spend more money. And you can start right now by using your Prime Gaming, your $5, or maybe some gifted subs in this channel because ads are coming, chat. Ads are coming, okay? I don't actually know if Twitch would go into this. Anyways, let's see if they have any more graphs. That's kind of crazy that North America is the smallest percentage. Is that only for mobile? Foregone Rain and Night Next, thank you both for that. Huh. Buddy, go around. I'm not opening the door. What is this? There's another graph. There's another big graph. This is 2015 to 2024 global players. Oh, okay. That's it. Man, consoles kind of light. I don't know what that other graph meant. No, PC was second to mobile. What is this? What? This growth of online virtual worlds and the activities within them has resulted in waves of attention and investment around what is commonly referred to as the metaverse. The metaverse trend, rapidly accelerated by COVID-19, is powerful enough to persist beyond COVID-19. We believe the metaverse has a vital part to play in gaming's future, so much so that we included a complementary companion trend report on the topic. Our Into the Metaverse report analysis. The history of the metaverse, key themes in the West and China, detailed consumer insights data on the topic, what's next for the metaverse, including potential blockers. What the All right, well, I was interested in that, and then it just got a little fucking nuts. It just got a little crazy. It just got a little crazy. Just like Blue Box Game Studio is currently being a little crazy. They tweeted last night. This is a strange tweet. This is a real strange tweet. We're excited to announce that the Abandoned Trailers app will be available to preload free of charge for all PS5 users on July 29th, with the introduction available on August 10th, followed by the first trailer later in August. What the fuck? What does even any of that mean? They're putting out an app that you can download on July 29th. And then they're putting out something in the app on August 10th. And then the first trailer will come out later in August. One commenter says they do this, but then people think it's crazy when people speculate or say they bring it on themselves. They're updating a release date for an app for a third time that is used for a trailer for a game at a later date. A game from a dev that's basically done nothing. This is the metaverse, guys. What a weird thing. That's a weird thing. Video games are getting weirder, y'all. I don't know if you guys knew this, but they're getting weirder. Oh, we need to probably cover that. That's worthwhile. GameWatcher.com is reporting we covered the Nexus mod policy change a while back on JPNN. Well, now the policy change is making modders causing modders, sorry, let me reframe my language. It's causing modders to rush and delete mod files from the Nexus Games community. This is kind of what we suspected was going to happen. I'm trying to see like what if they posted anything as to like why the modders are doing this. GameWatcher.com says, it goes without saying this is a major change for Nexus mods, and while some users are worried about the deletion of their favorite mod files, others are more optimistic, saying those modders who chose to leave the website behind will be replaced. The debate, which rages across Nexus's own forums and other internet boards, brings up topics ranging from convenience to ownership and control over one's mods, but also Nexus's mods approach and their communication. Some modders are jumping ship, others are trying to make opt-ins the norm for collections, but quite a few are optimistic in regards to this new direction. It remains to be seen whether the website will stick to its guns or make changes to appease upset mod authors. I don't know. It's all a little bit strange to me, if I'm honest. It's all a little bit strange, you know? All a little bit weird. Though it's weird in the sense that modders are upset that their mods on games that they don't own are being taken from their ownership. And this is coming from a streamer who would be upset at a video game company if a video game company said you can't stream that unless you had... Let's move on. It's a very strange topic. Very, it's meta, you know? It's we're in the metaverse now. We are in the metaverse. Oh, we can watch that. I think that's it. We'll watch this as well. I saw a thing the other day that was talking about, I think it was a unopened box for Super Mario 64 that sold for like $1.4 million. Did anyone see that story? It's 1.5. Was it Zelda or was it Mario? $1.5 million game auction. Let me just Google that. There it is. Super Mario 64 breaks an unexpected record by selling for $1.5 million at auction. According to the BBC, a sealed copy of Super Mario 64 for the N64 sold for that much. Was it just like a perfectly... It was a WATA 9.8 A++ sealed USA version of the game. It smashed the previous record of 870,000 set Friday for The Legend of Zelda. Here's a copy of it. Like, huh. I'm trying to think, like, why the fuck would someone pay 1.5 million for this? And I'm trying to rationalize if there was something that would have like a collector's money laundering. I mean, that's the cynical way to look at it. I don't know. It's weird. Look at your wall. Yeah, I will look at my wall. Let me look at all the statues that cost $1.5 million. Oh, wait, there's none. What the fuck? Buying these statues is in no way relatable to buying a fucking video game box that's unopened for $1.5 million. How much did the Superman cost? It was like 980 grand. It's not that much. You know? If you have 1.5 million sitting around, you would buy a $1.5 million statue? No. That's so much money. I understand what you're trying to say, but I don't think I would ever justify spending $1.5 million on an unopened video game. That's crazy. Even if I had like $1 billion, I still wouldn't do that. I would go buy like, I don't know, something actually worth $1.5 million. Yes, he would. I'm literally saying I would not. Stop saying that I would. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm literally saying I would not buy that. That's me saying I would not buy it. Oh, actually you would, dude. You totally would, bro. Nope. I totally wouldn't. No, you would. You actually would. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, would I buy something if I had $1 billion that was worth 1.5 million like a house? Sure. I wouldn't buy a fucking, that would be here's the equivalent. It's not buying a statue for $1,000. That would be buying this cup right here for 20 grand. That's the equivalent. And then I would take this cup and I'd put it right here and I would never touch it ever again because I spent 20 grand on that cup. That's what it is. That's the equivalent. It's not buying a statue for $1,000. Anyways, that's a weird thing. It's a strange thing. It's probably money laundering. 100%. I lost my news. Oh, because we're done with news. Time to watch trailers. It's trailer time, y'all. No, I don't want notifications from you, YouTube. I want to watch your trailers. This is a trailer for TANNUKAI 2021, which we will actually be doing a sponsored stream for this week. Here we go. Doop. Boo-doop. It's muted. Boo-doop. Boo-doop. Biddle-boop.
A warrior's world is one of fire.
I don't know what any of this means.
Remember the faces of those we love. But those faces have now changed. Prepare yourself. The day you had hoped would never come is nigh.
Oh shit, they're actually doing it. That's pretty hype. They're actually doing the new war. The new war is something that's been teased for a very long time in Warframe. A very long time, story-wise. And now they're just flat out doing it. We'll be doing a sponsor stream for that this weekend. What time does that kick off? I don't know what time. TANNUKAI is running all day long. I don't know what time we're going to be watching. It's whenever the TANNUKAI live event happens. We'll see. We'll see. This is an 11-minute trailer. We're not watching that. That's stupid as fuck. Now, 41-second trailer. I'd do that. We better have some sick music kick in. Sick music. They missed, we needed that sick music there for Void Speed Outlaw, and we didn't get it. We didn't get it. Luckily, I can always count on these people to hit us with a scathingly loud YouTube video. I think we already watched this. How the hell did Sonic get back on my freaking... Get the fuck out of here, you fucking furry piece of fucking shit. Here's a trailer for Everlasting Guilt. don't know if I want to see a trailer for this. What? Hold on. What? Hold on. Wait a minute. Did the character like lose his legs? Wait a minute. This character's like 2 feet tall. Is he crab walking? Hold on. Let me make this video better for you guys. All right, let me make this video better for you guys. I gotta find this though. How come I can't find the Half-Life walking glitch video? Why is this so hard to find? Chat, help me. Did it get removed? It's like a super famous GIF that I just can't remember. Wow, it's actually like gone. Is it TF2 Spy Crab Walk? No, I'm pretty sure that was from Half-Life. If you Google, do I have safe search on this new PC? Well, I can't make it better. I can't make it better, chat. Just imagine that Half-Life GIF that you've seen of the guy walking through where his legs are clipping. That's who's playing here. All right. That or he's a centaur. Somehow this trailer is actually getting worse. Very weird. But now it's getting better. Now it's bad again. Oh my God, we found it. Hold on. Stop everything. Stop everything. It's still funny. It's still funny. It's Counter-Strike, chat. It's Counter-Strike. Imagine this. I got to make sure this GIF doesn't show anything. Imagine this GIF right here, chat, is the character. And I promise you, this trailer gets a lot better. All right. This is what the protagonist of the game looks like. Now let's go back to the trailer. This is so much better. This game's fantastic. What? We have a sword? What? All right. Everlasting guilt. I don't know if I like the name of that. You know? Not really sure if I like the name of that one, chat. It's kind of creeping me out. It's kind of creeping me out. Everlasting Guilt. It's a little bit much. It's a little bit much. Here's a trailer for Phoenix Point Behemoth Edition. I think it's... Ah!
We all saw it. Those creatures come out of the sea on that oil rig.
The president has declared a national emergency today.
As of today, we are at war.
I don't even care about this trailer. I'm like actually deaf. Yeah, how was this game, chat? This is like that XCOM game from the creators of XCOM that is not XCOM. Oh, there's a review right here. Well, that's very, very apt here.
As far as I'm concerned, the more takes on the classic XCOM formula of battling alien invasions on both a tactical and global scale, the merrier. Phoenix Point has the distinction of being designed by the original creator of that formula, Julian Gollop, and it has some clever ideas that seem to respond to the acclaimed Firaxis-developed XCOM games that streamlined his original concept by reviving some of its famous complexity. Many of those ideas aren't all that refined, though, and some wild balance swings and general bugginess make turning the tide against alien invaders a little bit more of an uphill battle than usual.
Oh, okay. That's all I need. They put the review in the first 30 seconds of the game. Thank you for that. My ears are fucking ringing. Jesus. Here's a trailer for CROWSWORN. It's a brand new Kickstarter. That's me. I'm the bird. What type of game is this? We have vampire? Wait, what? Whoa. Why does this look like Hollow Knight? Damn, this looks sick. They know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to making trailers. Well, except for the end, like what you gotta, should I like wish list it? Do you want me to subscribe and follow? Like what's really going on here? So this has been up for 3 days over at the old Kickstarter. Currently at $235,581. What are some of their updates here? What is this? A new game mode. Oh, they put in a boss rush mode. That's what that, they should maybe make that so you can actually read that shit. There's nightmare mode. There's Tribunal of the Damned. I mean, they have a lot of stretch goals here. Ooh, here's some music. Oh, that's from the trailer. Damn, this looks sick. What's the most expensive thing you can buy? The Corvus. Work with Mongoose Rodeo to design a real CROWSWORN boss. Final design is IP property of Mongoose Rodeo, plus everything from the $320 tier. All right, chat. If we get 5,500 CAD, we will put a Thanos copter into the... Don't do that. But you could. I mean, if you really wanted it, you could. Really wanted to. You know, you can do anything you put your mind to, chat. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right? Here's a trailer called Blue Fire. Please don't blow my ear out. Okay, great. The camera is kind of interesting. Ooh. Dodger streamed this and it was super hard. It kind of looks it. Huh. That was the launch trailer. I guess this launched over the weekend, which is why a bunch of people streamed it already. Makes sense. Forza put out a 44-minute video. And by video, I mean it's a stream. They talked about car audio design. You guys want to hear some fucking cars? Not like cars that are actually fucking, but I mean like some actual, some like fucking cars. That still sounds bad.
And we have to do a lot of work to wrap muffling around the microphones to make sure that all of that wind that is traveling around the front of the vehicle and coming around the back you don't hear that in microphones because it can sound really kind of distorted when curate them and really make a massive library of source out of all that stuff as well.
So I suppose the you know, the big question in the room is, how does that turn into a game then? How do you take all the sounds you pick up from this track?
How do you record this shit and make it a video game?
And then how do we actually hear them when we play them?
Well, it's something that Mike and the dev team kind of, they're quite jealous when they see us bring these cars back to the studio.
Yeah, so we're giving you this presentation now. Fraser does this maybe 10 times throughout development, where it's just like, hey everybody, here's another video of us out on a track with a load of cars. And then
my job's great.
Yeah.
Well, then we get the job of going and like playing them in game and seeing what they feel like,
This is true.
and then providing the
I'm trying to say is art is quite literally imitating life
Yeah.
in a game that is ridiculously fun to play, right?
We're trying to be as
It's a good looking
accurate
game.
And, sort of, I guess, trying to portray real life as much as we possibly can, whilst making it fun for all the players to listen
See now,
to.
Chad, if I had $1 billion, I would buy
Alongside
this car
quality.
and not a Mario 64
the
box.
Huracan cover car from FH2.
Know what I'm saying?
Rather than
It works.
I think
completely
this is
understand what you mean,
45
though.
minutes
It's
of them getting off to
or
car
really
noises.
soft top, and it, I definitely picked my favorite back down again.
Okay.
Whereas with tunnels, for instance,
As well, you can now rev your engine from inside the garage. So as you're trying out
Oh,
these
I
different
like
upgrades,
that.
you can rev the engine and see exactly what it sounds like.
I'm also a big fan of the graph. Just gonna say it. Love a graph. It sort of adds to how nerdy and wonderful this all feels.
so you can do it with your exhaust as well.
All right, well-
depending on the upgrade paths per car, you'll be able to hear. Your,
I'm not a car guy, so, we'll just kind of skip that. Chat, I think you know what time it is. Is there any other news, chat? Last call. Last call for news. Last call for news before it's time. We got two of them. Oh my god, one of them looks... Oh my god, don't spoil it. You spoiled it. Oh, you can't just spoil that. Now they know. For the Mecha Nerds, Super Robot 30? What is this? I'll watch that. We'll put that on the list. Anything else? Anything else, chat? Final Fantasy has a free trial. Does it now? Does it now? Pretty good Monday. I gotta say, pretty good Monday of news. Witcher 2 trailer? Can't. Did you cover this? No. Oh. I would say that classifies as a little breaking news. What is going on over in Overwatch? According to .esports, the Overwatch League is currently under investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice for potentially violating antitrust law. What the fuck does that mean? You want me to listen to a podcast about this? I'm not listening to a podcast about it. Hold on, they got a 2-minute clip it. Let's see if they cover it here.
Does fit into all of this? I mean, what is the problem with having a player cap without a players union present?
The Department of Justice would argue, and antitrust law in general would argue, that you are not able to cap someone's ability to earn without giving them a voice in the conversation.
Right.
There is sort of the defining antitrust law is the Sherman Antitrust Act of 1890. It's been a long time since that law was enacted here in America, but it is kind of the defining piece of antitrust law. It's been used to break down people like Carnegie and Rockefeller, kind of robber barons, basically a big monopolist, and there is slowly more and more ideas of modifying it now in modern time to fit big tech companies like Facebook and Google and Amazon, etc. So antitrust interest is a big thing. There was a specific part of the Department of Justice Antitrust Division called the CCTF, which we mentioned.
Well, you can go listen to that full episode of FTW. It's episode 7 over at .esports. I think Jolly Pukin in the chat summarizes it very well. There's no player union to represent their side for the players, and Blizzard and the teams have decided the salary caps. Hey, sounds like that's not good. Sounds like that's real shit, actually. Chat, we have a breaking story here. All right. Very big news. Very huge news. Right here.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen a lot of the mock-ups, so I'm super excited to see what it looks like fully animated. It's going to be dope. Dude, the wings are absolutely perfect. I'm a huge Sephiroth fan, so that was like my little inspiration behind what it looked like. I mean, they absolutely nailed it. I think being immortalized in any game is just like the fun of it, right? So I've already played, you know, Raid Shadow Legends, which is a great game, and when they came, I was like, this is gonna be dope, let's do it. I was definitely a lot more involved in this character, and I think I gave way more direction than any other character. I mean, I was able to have, you know, like my favorite, what was my favorite video game? The style of like the wings, the style of what weapons I wanted. I got the choice of the moves that I could use, right? Like if I wanted to be a defensive character or an attack character. So like, I mean, yeah, it was way more involved on making this. It was a lot more fun. I actually do preach to other people though when they're competing or doing anything like that to just kind of wear what you would normally wear when you're at home. So if you wear sandals or socks or no socks or, you know, sweats, if you're going to a tournament, if you're allowed to, because obviously sometimes you have to wear certain attire, just try to literally don't change up anything, right? So no special rituals, just don't mix it up. Turn-based RPGs, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy X, Legend of Dragoon, I think was kind of turn-based. And then one of the most OG games of all time that I played on the PlayStation was Legend of Legaia, which is also kind of turn-based, and the fighting system is probably the most unique I've ever seen.
Those are good games.
Dude, gaming the next 10 years, I'm hoping that it looks straight up like Ready Player One, man. I want to be, or Sword Art Online. Let me put the freaking headset on, dude. Like, mentally zap me into that world, and that would be, I mean, dude, I'd die happy. Dude, right on, and absolutely use my character to the fullest. It's a badass.
I mean, breaking news, Ninja sold out, but like, I'm kind of glad for him. Like, that's awesome. He probably got a great shit ton of money for that, which is awesome. But like, if you think about how many content creators get an email from Raid Shadow Legends and say no, I guess they just scooped all of that money up into one thing and then offered it to Ninja and said, okay, all right, there you go. I thought he sold out with Samsung. Hey, collect the money. You know, I can't fault him for that. I can't fault him for that. That's, you know, you mentioned to me earlier, chat, if I would buy a $1.5 million, I was trying to say Superman, but it's not Superman. It's $1.5 million Super Mario. If I got what Ninja reportedly got from Mixer, you know, maybe, you know, potentially. Let's read the comments on this because that's going to be really good. One user says, my eyes cannot roll far enough at this story, but I guess some people like it. Why though? I'd rather pass a spiky kidney stone layered in ghost pepper powder than play this crappy game as a streamer. I knew these comments were not going to deliver, or we're going to deliver. Oh, that's just, these are just mean. There's a very clear defined line of mean and funny, and these are just mean. Hey, congrats to him on getting that bag though. You know, congrats. Couldn't be me.
Jim, what is this the power of anime?
Double tomahawk! 悪いけど少し派手にやらせてもらうよ。赤い稲妻！落ちろ！
The guy just screamed chest. Is this it? What am I watching? It's like Fire Emblem? That's a lot of games right there.
Bandai Namco.
It's an RPG game with crossovers from all the mecha franchises. That sounds kind of cool. That sounds kind of cool. All right, chat. It's time. Are you ready? Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Here we go. Here we go. True Goddess reincarnated, fifth day turning devil. Today we will deliver the Demon King. Also 6. Is it a tree that is said to have been worshipped in the Canaan region of the Middle East? On the altar, statue of a doll with the city's head placed as a worry. What the fuck? This is going too fast today, guys. On the altar, ask the bronze statue of a doll with the city's head placed as a worry. Complete game of cruel influence on the Bible. The name is written. Next time I will introduce courage. Pleasure. Number 26. Shin Megami Tensei 5-Day Turning Devil, etc. Delivering courage today. What the? Musical instrument. The ugly planted in the Buddhist world. Different from humans who were greedy in their lifetime. It is said that it will become this figure by falling into orbit. What? Next time I will introduce the container. Looking forward to. I don't really have anything to say, chat. I don't really have anything to say. Okay. We'll see you tomorrow on the old JPNN. Thanks for coming out today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Maybe the old like button. Maybe you could even ring the bell. And always comment for the almighty, not the mighty, the almighty algorithm. All right? We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.